Dear all, welcome to this video. This video will help you to identify the UGC approved national and international journals in library and information science. I am Dr. Surendran Cherukodan, Assistant Librarian, Cochin University of Science and Technology, Cochin, Kerala. However, the views expressed here are personal. Firstly, I share UGC CARE homepage, University Grants Commission, Consortium for Academic and Research Ethics for UGC-CARE now gives us two groups of journals for publishing our articles. So first one, UGC-CARE list group 1, journals found qualified through UGC-CARE protocols. And these are most of them are Indian journals, or we can say national journals, most of them. And UGC-CARE list group 2 are journals indexed by Web of Science indexing database as well as Scopus indexing database. So first we can identify group 1 journals. For that purpose, you can do a search for a title if you know a particular title or title beginning with the library or information, you can say. Otherwise, you do a subject search for library, and it brings around 20 journals. So you can keep on changing the subject, or you can examine the entire social science list. So I have found around 22 journals by searching different way. I have found around 22 journals belonging to group 1, 22 journals. So coming to Scopus database. So we can do a Scopus search for journals coming under Scopus database. In order to identify those lists, you please click on Scopus source list here. Now we reach a Scopus preview page. As you know, Scopus is a paid indexing database, but this preview page is free to all, where we can do an author search as well as source search. So sources, when you click, by default it is on source search. So we can see that Scopus indexes around 43,000 or more than 33,000 publications that include journals, book series, conference proceedings, trade publications. So in order to limit it to journals, you check journals and click on apply. Now you get the total number of journals indexed by Scopus database across different subjects. That is 40,000 journals. And these journals are ranked according to site score. Site score is a journal metrics parallel to impact factor of Web of Science. So in order to identify journals belonging to library information science, you can do a title search if you know a particular title, or you can do a subject search for entire subject list, library and information science under social science. So I checked library information science and I clicked on apply. So now you can see that 294 journals for library information science. And you can see this one also listed according to site score, its site score. And here you can see publisher of these particular journals. This way you can identify the publishers. And here you can identify its site score, journal name. And if you want to identify a particular details of this particular journal, you can click on this journal. And now you reach source details page, where you can see that this journal is still indexed by Scopus database. And moreover, please also note that even though it displays 294, the total number of journal ends at 220. I have examined that. That is because most of the journals might have changed their name, or Scopus might have stopped indexing. So we can say that Scopus indexes around 220 journals for library information science. And in order to identify the top journals within these 220 or 294, you can check first quartile journals, and apply. Now you get the top journals within this subject field. So this way you can identify top journals. So top journals have more site score. And when you click, when you select second quartile, you can see some more familiar journals under second quartile. So portal, IFLA journal, then information research, then Journal of Web Librarianship, Records Management Journal, Decidog Journal, and Global Knowledge, Memory and Communication. And previously, this journal was Library Review. So this way you can identify most familiar journals coming under group quartile 2. So now you can identify journals belonging to, or journals indexed by Web of Science indexing platform. For that purpose, you come to UGC-Care, and Web of Science, under Web of Science, UGC recognizes Arts and Humanities Citation Index journals coming under Arts and Humanities Citation Index, Science Citation Index expanded, SCA journals, Social Science Citation Index. So our journals are coming under Social Science Citation Index. So click on Social Science Citation Index. Now you reach a page for searching journals indexed by Web of Science. This is, please note, mjl.clarivate.com/search-result. So now you can see that Web of Science core collection indexes around 25,000 journals total, 25,000 journals. But when we realize that UGC recognizes Science Citation Index expanded, Social Science Citation Index, Arts and Humanities Citation Index, now we get around 14,000 journals. 14,000 journals, because currently emerging source citation index journals coming under emerging sources citation index are excluded from UGC-Care list. So we can say that UGC approves around 14,000 journals, and when we limit our search to social science citation index, because our journals are coming under here, so we get around 3,500 journals belonging to social science, entire social science field. And in order to identify journals belonging to library information science, you please select category and give your library and information science, library information science. Now you get 63 journals, 63 journals. So these are the most important journals in the subject, because these journals are having impact factor. So if you want to publish an article in a journal that is having impact factor, you please select a journal from Web of Science indexing platform, and you can check its publisher, also check its profile page in order to identify the last year or 2020 impact factor of this particular journal. And this way you can identify other details, or otherwise you can also visit this particular website of these journals. For example, it's a journal of academic librarianship, and when you see that, now you can see that it displays site score as well as impact factor on its web page. And when you see the site score, it means it is indexed by Scopus database, and when you see this impact factor, it means it is indexed by Web of Science indexing platform. So this way you can identify another journal, the International Journal of Information Management. It's also having site score as well as impact factor. And Emerald's, the electronic library, it is also having a site score as well as impact factor. Journal having simultaneously indexed by Web of Science and Scopus database. So this way we can identify most important journals indexed by Web of Science, journals having impact factor, and Scopus database journals having site score, and national journals identified by UGC-Care Group 1. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.